Hi, my name is Mmusi Maimane, leader of the Democratic Alliance. The DA has a vision for South Africa, a vision of one nation with one future, based on the values of freedom, fairness, and opportunity. We want to show you the story of uThandeka, who is born and raised in a South Africa governed by the DA. This is what every South African deserves, and we want to make it possible for all of us.
Hi, my name is Thandeka, and I am both happy and blessed to be living in the South Africa that I do. With a good job and a loving family, I am living the dream of my parents, the dream they shared with those who made democracy and opportunity for all possible in South Africa. I was born Esiqalo Esisha Clinic. Apparently, I gave my mother a terrible labor. It got very complicated. But the team of nurses and doctors worked miracles to save my mother and deliver me into the arms of my proud father, his first child. He wasted no time in showing me off to family, friends, and our community. This is my childhood home, a comfortable and secure house. Umama took great pride in keeping our home clean and tidy. Ubaba loved working in his garden. I remember our street being very busy. It felt more like a big family than a community. There was always something happening, and I still feel a great sense of belonging. When I was 2, my little brother, Usenzo, joined the family. He was a very adventurous boy and had a great talent for disappearing. Shem, Umama had to have eyes in the back of her head. She was often worried sick whenever he vanished, but he was always found and brought home by a caring neighbor, and once by the police themselves. I remember spending long but enjoyable days at my preschool. We were really loved and nurtured by our teachers. They invested a lot of time in us and gave me the best possible start to my education. My parents worked long hours and we missed them, but we were looked after by family members and neighbors. And we knew why our parents were working so hard, to provide for us and give us the best possible start in life. The only time I ever saw Ubaba cry was when his brother passed away. We were all shocked and sad. Our community showed great compassion and support for our family during that difficult time. It was scary going to primary school for the first time, but I soon came to love school. My teachers were passionate about what they did and cared about us and our futures. From early on, the teachers made us work very hard, but they also inspired us. My parents were often exhausted after the long hours they worked, but they always made sure I had done my homework properly and was prepared for the next day. They didn't earn much, but they always ensured I had what I needed to do my best. I also recall them making great sacrifices to ensure that they could be there for all our special moments. High school passed by quickly. Lots of hard work and good times with good friends. I certainly had my temptations and many awkward conversations with my parents. The example my parents set and their loving guidance gave me the courage to make good choices. Abazali encouraged me to do maths and science until matric. And I'm glad I did, because I wanted to become an engineer. I worked hard to get a good matric and was awarded a bursary. I was nervous about leaving home, but excited to move to the city for university. I lived in a residence and loved the vibrant campus. I got a job, worked hard, and had fun. It was an exciting time in my life. Usenzo also got a good matric, but unlike me, he loved working with his hands and went to trade school. He always wanted to run his own business, and he became very successful, employing many members of the community. I am very proud of my little brother. My graduation day was one of my proudest moments. I became the first in my family to get a university degree. And then it was time to enter the real world and pay back my bursary. I rented a flat in the city, not too far from work. I loved living in the city and felt safe walking the streets. The police were always present and often walked me home when I had to work late. The hours were sometimes very long, but I knew that because I put in the effort, I would get the reward and the recognition. I'm now a director in my firm. And then I fell in love, and very soon I got married. It was a day that I would never forget. We were able to buy a house close to the city, and just like Umama, I take a lot of pride in my home. We also have a lovely garden, not as beautiful as Ubaba's, but I love it. Soon, my darling daughter arrived. Time flies, and she's already 4. I realized that because of my parents and their support, the opportunities I was provided with, as well as my hard work, I was able to make it here. I was able to reach my full potential. And now I'm in a position to ensure my daughter is able to achieve even more.
Thandeka's journey can be a reality for all of our children. It's not going to happen overnight. But if we start working together now, we can make it happen. Our country is rich and blessed with natural resources. We have some of the smartest, innovative, and talented people in the world. If we make the right choices, work hard together, act responsibly, and have a capable government, we can realize the DA's vision of one nation with one future, built on the values of freedom, fairness, and opportunities for all. Let's give South Africans a life we all deserve. Join the Vision 2029 movement and let's build a better tomorrow together.